Were you happy with the way the guys got it done?
Yeah, just very proud of the guys, because I think we hit a sort of a rough patch during the middle of the season, and I think coming out of that, everybody stayed in the boat during that time, which was the really important thing. We sort of reflected pretty hard. We changed some of our behaviours, things we were doing, and the environment started to move with it, and we've started to get some outcomes. Last 3 weeks we're 3 on the trot now, and then obviously to win in New Zealand's pretty special. So that's the sort of cherry on the cake for this part of the season.
First win here, and I think only your second in New Zealand as a franchise, so important little achievements, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty special. I think again, like the big thing for me is that we lost our way a little bit and fought our way out of it. I think that's the really key thing. It's definitely not an easy place to come and win, but I think it's come on the back of everybody kind of buying in and staying together during a difficult period.
A lot of patience from your guys tonight out there as they built opportunities. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, and I think more, we're also pretty pleased. We feel like we're developing a style of play that opposition are finding hard to manage, and we're kind of finding our identity through it and understanding exactly what our superpowers are as a team and how we want to play. And that was always going to take a little bit of time, but it's certainly becoming clearer and clearer to us as we move through the season. So that's been really pleasing.
Can you just talk about Billy Meeks? Highly impressed, double tries tonight for him. Didn't seem to be all around the park, just as Bill tonight.
I think Bill's pretty kind of indicative of the mindset of the rest of the team. He kind of struggled during the middle part of the year and had some really honest conversations with us, and has worked incredibly hard to get himself back into form, and so it's just reward for him tonight. I kind of knew that was going to happen just through the way that he's prepared himself, and as I say, he's kind of reflected of the team as a whole. So I'm really pleased for Bill in particular.
How good does it feel for the side, after all that happened last year with the turmoil over who was going to drop out? I mean, how satisfying is it to the side to have this sort of success this year?
Yeah, I think the most pleasing thing for us is that we feel like a team and we look like a team, and I think a lot of people, when we had so many new faces and kind of all the background stuff that was happening, weren't sure whether or not we'd be able to pull a group together in the time that we have, and it's a real reflection of the type of people that we have within the group, that they've been able to do that, and even little things, right early on, as I say, sitting with someone you maybe didn't know at lunch and all those sort of things, those are brave things to do, and having taken some of those steps early have made a big difference to our campaign, and are certainly making a difference now, which is great.
Do you feel it's making a difference in that Melbourne sporting community that we know all about? I mean, rugby's got very low profile, but are you making an impact there in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, I think, in one of our games the other day, we had the biggest crowd we'd had since 2011, so Melbourne's a demanding sporting market because they want to see people win. But they also want to see that people play in a certain way, which is playing to win rather than playing not to lose, and that's what we try to do at different times in the season. We try to have a go, and it's not always worked out for us, but I think people watching it are proud to kind of associate themselves with us, call themselves our team, and that's really at the root of everything we do. We're just trying to make the people of Melbourne proud, and I think that's worked well for us over the last couple of months.
3 on the bounce, and I think you're on top of the conference for now. The June break comes at the worst time. Probably you want to keep playing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. No, I mean, I think
everyone's got it.
Yeah, we get a special game next week. We get to go and play the Western Force in Perth, which is I think a pretty momentous sort of occasion for both clubs, because it's really a sign that that rugby people want to put things that have happened in the past behind us, and we want to move on and try to support each other and try to support the game that we love, and it's going to be a pretty special and probably quite emotional occasion next week when some of us who were in Perth last year return there and different things. So we're looking forward to it. I'm proud of the fact that the Rebels are the only Australian team to support their venture, I had a fantastic time in Perth, and a lot of our players are still associated. We've still got families over there and things, so it'll be a special game. And I think, to be honest, we probably want to support the concept, which is entertainment, and so we're going to go there in kind of a festival mindset, I think, and try to put on a bit of an exhibition. That'll be certainly what I'm thinking.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Cheers.